Hey everyone, I'm Amy and I post 3 videos a week. Today's video is going to be all about Bodyography's Glitter Pigments. I have 3 shades here. I am going to swatch them, describe how the shades look to me. I'm going to show you them in sunlight, talk about the pricing, put some on my eyes, maybe show you some other looks as well so I can show you all the colors. So we've got a lot to get into today. So if this sounds like your kind of content, don't forget to like this video so I know you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. All right, first I'm gonna swatch these here in my studio, just studio lighting, just on the back of my hand so you can see it in this setup, and I will describe the colors that I'm seeing to you in real life, but I will also insert some footage of swatches in sunlight as well because I think that will be really helpful. Before I get to the swatches though, I just want to really quickly mention how cute these boxes are. They have like glitter, like a 3D glitter on here, which super cute. Love that touch. Okay, so here's what the packaging looks like. I'm gonna try to do this to where it keeps focus. And then it has this little stopper in it to help you out. It's kind of like a Super Shock, but this will help keep it fresh. So here, let me show you back here. These are the swatches. We've got Off the Hook, Stratus, and Blue Morpho. This is an old swatch. Ignore that I tried to wipe it off. But as you can see, they give a very wet look. On my hand, they look so dewy and wet. The Off the Hook shade has the most base. The other 2 shades are more of a topper situation. The blue one obviously has a little bit of base, but just wanted to give you that far away look before we go in. Here are the shades. Off the Hook, Stratus, and Blue Morpho. You can see my veins through them, but I just think they are so spectacular. Like, look at that. So I'm gonna come in as close as I can, see if it'll give you any more detail. So yeah, so looking at these in person here inside the house in the studio lighting, Off the Hook has, it's this taupey brown base with a, I would almost say like the same kind of color, silver glitter, but it's not like a stark cold silver. It's more of that taupey kind of silver, but it is a obviously lighter color than the base. The Stratus color looks like a mix of silver and pink glitters, and it looks like there's various sizes because you have that micro glitter that gives it that super wet look, and then you can actually see like glitter particles, but these are some of the smaller, these are smaller glitter than a lot of other glitters that are even in like eyeshadow palettes, and it's not like pressed glitter, but I mean like glitter eyeshadows. I hope that makes sense. They're not overly chunky. And then the blue one has like blue. Yeah, it does look like there might be like a more pinky, purpley blue, as well as like a more blue, so that you're getting that nice mix to make it that almost like highlighter periwinkle, but it's almost like a duochrome, because I don't know if you can see right here, but like if I look here, this looks periwinkle, but if I look at this right here, it looks almost aquamarine. I'm not sure if you're going to see that. Maybe we'll see it when I go into the sun, but it does look, it's not a super noticeable duochrome. Like, I personally wouldn't call it a duochrome. They might, I'm not sure. But it looks like it does have like that more aquamarine blue as well as that like periwinkle purpley blue in it to give it a lot of dimension, basically, you know? Future me will have already created a few other looks, so I'm going to go ahead and insert pictures of those here. Now we are going to go ahead and create this everyday smoky eye. All right, so I really want to play with these like to their full potential. But I also would like to have a wearable look because I'd like to leave my house today. So I haven't touched these yet. You will have already seen the swatches because I'm going to throw them in at the beginning. But so far I haven't touched them yet. But just looking at the colors, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very everyday look in today's video. And I will pop in pictures of other looks that I create using all three colors or whatever, because I'm going to be creating looks for Instagram. So I will insert those pictures. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably will have already seen them. So we've got Stratus, which is one of the most like original, highly recommended shades. It is like a very, very, very pale pink. Again, I have not swatched it, so we're only looking at it from here. I will give you nice, beautiful close-up sun shots in the beginning. So this portion is just for the look. I'm just really excited. We've got Blue Morpho, which is one of the newer colors, which is super spacey, electric insanity. I thought I'd get one fun color. And then the one I want to use today is called Off the Hook. And look at this. Ooh, it's this beautiful taupey brown bronze shade. Ooh, I can't wait. So what I think I want to do, I'm going to swatch this first so I can test out the, like, feel the formula and see if this is going to work, what I had planned. But I planned on pairing it with Auric's Smoke Reflect in Temper, because like this is Temper and this is Off the Hook. This is the cream portion. Let me show you the top too, the topper. The topper on this is a lot like brighter. So let me switch this back. Yeah, the topper is a lot brighter. This is Smoke Reflect in Temper, and again, this is Off the Hook. So I don't know if you can tell here. First, I'm going to take my finger into Off the Hook. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. So because these are called glitter pigments, I kind of thought it would be a little bit more sheer. It does have a pretty strong base to it. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. I'm really excited. I think this will work. My plan is that I'm going to take the cream shade Auric's Smoke Reflect and Temper all over my lid, and that will be like my in the crease on the lid shade, and then I will put this over top of it on the lid, and I think it's going to be magnificent. So like that's what I got from the Glow Reflect, and they do actually have a very similar way about them. They're just different kind of colors. They both have like this soft base that looks like a nice shadow, and then they're full of tiny glitters. And I don't notice that one is particularly chunkier than the other. They're just different base shades. And I like to have like an everyday smoky eye, you know, like, you know how people do, I'm gonna go ahead and start, but you know how people will do like a brown shade all over the lid? That's what I like to do, but with this, it's like a reflective brown shade all over the lid, and it's just lovely. This is a BH number 10 from the Crystal Zodiac collection. I've really been liking this for the Smoke Reflex, the cream portion, because I can really pack it on the lid and then take it to the edge and blend it. See how that's a really soft, everyday smoke, like It's smoky just because it's kind of like a dark shade, but it's not a dark eye look at all. Like it almost looks natural, you know? Sure. There is just the auric on there. Now, let's dig in. And as you can see, like, it's got a reflect to it, but it is just kind of like more of a creamy satin kind of color. We're about to bring the sparkle. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my fingers to not cross-contaminate. All right, now I'm gonna take my, let's go my ring finger. And this feels so delicious. It feels kind of like a super shock shadow. Okay, we're gonna go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, let me get a mirror closer to me. That looks gorgeous. Look at that. This would not be everyone's cup of tea. I know, because it has such a metallic look to it. I know some people that have like lots of wrinkles in their eyelids don't like something like this. I do. I'm definitely into this. I think that's so pretty. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, next eye. Ooh, this is a perfect. I love it. I'm really, really, really happy with it. And these do come with this little stopper as well. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm really excited. Okay, I am going to put on some mascara and blush, and I'll be right back. Now that I am all zoomed out and the rest of my face is on, I love it. I think this right here, this is my kind of everyday look. Like if I were gonna do makeup if I were gonna do my makeup every day, this isn't like a 5-minute face. This is if I were gonna go to the office and do my makeup every day, which I didn't do my makeup every day when I went to the office. But if I were going to, like, this would be my staple everyday kind of look. A like medium coverage foundation, and then like this like bronzy smoky eye that's not really smoky. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. I do have other eyeshadows that are in this realm, like this color family and this kind of texture, but nothing that is quite this magnificent on the eyes. One that's coming to my mind actually is this palette right here from Pat McGrath, the Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze. I don't believe she sells this one anymore, but yeah, the colors in here are not glitters. They have this super creaminess to them. So I feel like, let's see, those are the Pat McGrath ones, and this is the Bodyography one. Zoom you in. Do you see how it's got that beautiful like taupey brown? I think it lives in the same family with them, but it is special and unique in its own right to my collection. What else do I have? I have a couple others, but that's just the one that came to my mind right away. My cup, did this get so bright right now? It just got really bright, didn't it? I don't know. I hope that's good for you. I love this one. This one will be my like every single day kind of look. I will be reaching for this one probably the most. The other two I'm really excited to get into. I do think Stratus will be a really great color to add on top of any look, because even though it has this pink tone to it, I just think it's gonna give the most sparkle to any look. So it's just gonna be also very versatile in my collection. Let's see. There it is right there. See how it doesn't really have much of a base? Like this one has a base very prominent. it doesn't really have a base. It's just this beautiful, I was trying to find my face, I'm sorry. It's just this beautiful shimmer. In the swatches that I will have outside, you'll be able to see it better, I'm certain. And then the Blue Morpho shade it's clearly like a unique shade that I'm not going to use very often, but I'm glad that I got it because I think it's going to be fun to play with and push myself out of my comfort zone. And it does have that kind of periwinkle undertone. Yeah, look at that. To it, but it is kind of got that sheer base. So I think it'll be really, really fun to play with. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do in today's video, was kind of play with these, swatch them, try them out. I'm really, really happy with them. I've been eyeing Bodyography for a very long time. Allie Glines has been talking about them for years. Katie Jane Hughes talks about them all the time. I follow them on Instagram. I see that feed. I see it all the time and I want it really bad. I just feel like their website is kind of like meh, because it shows you the colors like this. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't really tell the difference between these too much. I would love to see swatches on their website. And I have reached out to them and they were kind of like, what do you mean? And I was like, I would like you to have arm swatches of every single shade on multiple skin tones, or even swatches on like a table so that I can see the intricacies of the color, whereas you can't see it in that one little picture. And they just have one little picture. They don't even have like a close-up. So that's kind of annoying, but I am glad that I picked them up because they are so much more beautiful than I even imagined that they would be, which definitely, like, I could have been quite disappointed after building it up for years and years and not buying it. But I am very, very pleasantly surprised. I definitely think if you are a single shadow type of person, or you really like to have like a standard all matte palette and have one special shade, it's worth the investment because, as you can see, it does have a beautiful payoff to it. I don't know. I don't know if, okay, when I say worth the money, I mean like, I don't think you would be disappointed when you got the product. Now, when I say worth the money, do I mean I would pay $25 a piece to have all of them? No. But if you wait around for a sale like I did and get buy two, get one free, then you get 3 for $50. Math. So I don't know. But since they are kind of a smaller brand and they aren't like under an umbrella, I can understand the more expensive pricing. And they did send also some little samples of their foundation. Yeah. Oil-free natural finish foundation. And I think maybe, yeah, hydrating primer and a clear primer. So I'm excited to try those out as well. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!